I want to get bigger results. I want to get grander results. I want to stay on track, and I'm not able to do it. I'm frustrated. I'm irritated. I'm angry. I'm ready to throw in the towel because I am just not getting the results that I need. And I'm definitely not where I want to be. Hey guys, Lucy Quinones. Does that sound familiar? Today I want to share with you a very brief concept that has totally been a game changer for me. And in this Experience Coaching Productivity Academy, I want to tell you about micro commitments and the power behind one of the most powerful micro commitments that I've been able to implement. So, as you guys know, every week, 12 noon, I come on live and I share with you micro commitments that I have made that are bringing to pass huge results. So today I want to talk to you about the power behind a micro commitment. Why are micro commitments so powerful? I'm going to tell you why, but before I get going, I want you to tell me where are you watching from, whether you watch this now live or on the replay. It's important for me to know that I'm making a difference, I'm making an impact in your business. And a lot of the things that I teach are not just applicable to real estate agents. As a matter of fact, people say, Lucy, everything you do, is it just for realtors? No, it's for every business, entrepreneur, professional, and real estate agent out there that wants to scale. There's nothing worse than being stuck. And listen to me well, if you are not scaling, you are stuck. So give me a number one in the chat if you're able to listen to me. If you hear me well, give me a number two in the chat if you are ready to launch your business into that next gear. Our business has to be going from one level to the next. That's the way I want to put it. One level to the next. If you're not scaling, you're stuck. So today I want to share with you the most powerful micro commitment that I have been able to implement that has made the biggest result. And not only am I going to tell you what that micro commitment is, I'm going to show you how I am implementing that micro commitment, and it doesn't fail. One of my coaches talks about micro commitments, and at the beginning I did not understand it until I started doing it. And that's where the power of experience coaching comes in. It's not just the concept, it's not just a tip, a trick, a tactic. It's actually something that I implement, and I see the benefits, I see the results. I am totally convinced that it works, and I can show you the results. Micro commitment, that is one of the most biggest game changers in my arsenal of things that I do. And the thing that has caused me to see the biggest results, that has produced the empowerment that I can literally touch on a daily basis, that I can see it working, that I can literally not just touch it, feel it, I can see that it's working. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? Micro commitment that has totally revolutionized my day to day operations. That I am able to now move an organization of multiple companies, and they're all moving forward. That I'm able to stay on track, that I'm able to know what I need to do when I need to do it. That has brought me empowerment, that I'm going to share with you three things that it has produced for me. And that I totally believe that without this, it is impossible to be scaling. It is impossible to be growing. So, hey guys, let me know where you're watching from, if you're there in the live or if you're watching this on the replay. Don't just be a tourist, you know, interact, take notes. So get your pen and paper ready. You want to take notes. I'm not here to give you a whole bunch of stuff today. I'm not here to just inundate you with more information and give you a higher degree of information itis. I always say this, and it's every day I see that it is more and more true. If what you're learning is not going from your mind to your heart and becoming a revelation, becoming something that you learn to the point that you understand it, guys, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, because if you're not able to implement it, it's not going to work for you. And if you don't implement it, it's not going to give you the results. And if you're not getting the results, you're going to feel like the statement that I gave you at the beginning. I'm frustrated, I'm irritated, I'm lost, I'm ready to quit, I'm ready to throw in the towel. I'm ready to say what everybody else has been telling me, this doesn't work. And I'm here to tell you, stop. It does work. If you work it, it will work. So, what is that game changer micro commitment? What is that micro commitment that I made a decision, because success is a decision, that I made a decision to implement, and I made a decision to say, I'm going to do this, and what's the worst that can happen? Go ahead and write in the chat, what is the worst that can happen? You have to reach a point where you make a decision and you tell yourself, I'm going to do this, come hell or high water. At the end of the day, what is the worst that can happen? And if not now, then when? If you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? When are you going to give yourself permission to play bigger? When are you going to give yourself permission to go higher? When are you going to give yourself permission to dream bigger? So here we go. Get your pen and paper ready for the number one game changer micro commitment that I have implemented. And I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to tell you the power behind it. It is the micro commitment of planning your minute by minute. If you don't have a GPS, if you don't have a map laid out, framework of what it's going to take, the minute by minute activities that you need to follow, you're not going to scale. You're not going to scale. Take it from me. Take it from me. Thank you for writing in the chat. I love it. Take it from me. It takes a powerful game plan filled with massive action. Like right now, this is a massive action for me because my schedule is so busy that I can find so many other things to do, but I am committed. So, my question to you, my friend, is, are you seriously committed? Are you seriously committed? And if you are, let me tell you, if it's not in your minute by minute agenda, it's not going to work. So, what does that minute by minute agenda look like? Let me show it to you because this is something that I implement and it has been a total game changer. And it takes thinking. Henry Ford, I believe, was the one who said, thinking is hard work. That's why few people do it. Thinking is hard work. That's why few people doing. Thinking is what you need to do to lay out the framework for your minute by minute. Because if you don't think of what is it that I want to accomplish, and I want you to write in the chat, I'm going to challenge you right now. I want to challenge you to declare it, to decree it, to establish it, to put it out there and let the universe, God, and whatever it is that you want to accomplish, help you to accomplish this. Put in the chat, what is the end goal for this year? What is the end results that you want to reach this year? Is it 25 closed transactions? Is it 50 closed transactions? Is it, 100 closed transactions? Is it a dollar amount? What is it that you want to reach? But you're never going to get there without a precise GPS. Could you imagine getting into your car with a GPS that doesn't know where it's going and you're trying to get to your destination? You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be upset. You're going to be angry. You're going to be lost. You're going to be confused. And you're going to say, forget it. I'm not going. Forget it. I'm not going to go. I'm going back home. Isn't that what it sounds like when we're not reaching those high results? Isn't that what it sounds like when you're not scaling? Go ahead and write in the chat, I will scale. 2022, I will scale. I may not know how, I may not know what it's going to take, but I'm making the decision to scale. And once you make that decision, like my coach says, Eric Worre says, he goes, look, you got to decide right here, right now. You have to have a heart to heart with yourself and know there's only one way out of this, and it's on the other side. See, the problem is that we give ourselves plan B. What is plan B? There's no plan B. It's plan A. It's, I'm going to do this no matter what. I'm going to sacrifice. Guys, listen to me. If it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was easy, everybody would be a multimillionaire. If it was easy, right? Everybody would be where they want to be. It's not easy. I'm here to tell you the truth, and the truth shall set you free. It's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. And anything that is worthwhile. Yes, thank you for writing. I will scale. I don't care if you're watching this on the replay. As a matter of fact, you should go back and watch every single experience coaching that I've done for Productivity Academy. And you need to go back with an open mind. This thing right here only works if it's open. And your job is to take the information from your mind and your head and stop rationalizing it to the point that you understand it and do it. So, going back to that micro commitment that totally was a game changer. If you're joining me now, I implemented and I made a decision to implement a micro commitment that has totally helped me scale and is helping me run a multi company organization, both locally, nationally, and internationally. For those of you that follow me on my real estate side, you know that I went international with my real estate business. I'm going international with my real estate academy, my real estate and business academy. How do you do this? You have to have that GPS. So, the number one micro commitment that has been a game changer for me, listen to this, is having a minute by minute game plan. What does that look like? Here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like starting at 5 a.m., minute by minute, everything planned out. Okay. Nothing left to chance all the way to 8:30 p.m. tonight. And then here's my tomorrow. Just in case you think that tomorrow it gets easier. No, here's my tomorrow. That's what tomorrow looks like. Tomorrow is even busier than today. Okay. Why do I share this with you? Because this is not just an MP4, MP3 podcast video that I download from YouTube and then I listen to it and come. I do this stuff. That's why it's called experience coaching, because it's what I do to constantly keep the needle moving. And it's what you need to do to constantly keep the needle moving. Now, I'm going to tell you the power of this micro commitment. I'm going to tell you the power. I'm going to tell you the power behind it. But the number one game changer micro commitment is a small commitment. Okay. It's a small commitment that produces big results. It's a small commitment that takes focus. It's a small commitment that takes sacrifice. It's a small commitment that has huge impact in your business, like it's had in my business. It's having the minute by minute. So write it down. I will have a minute by minute framework of my day to day, my actions, my massive action plan is going to be broken down to a minute by minute. Guys, there's 3 things you must do. Write this down. There's 3 things you must do constantly to be able to scale. You got to plan, you got to do, you have to review. If you're failing to plan, you're planning to fail. If you're failing to do because you didn't plan, you're stuck. And if you don't review what you did and see what worked and what didn't, so you can improve, you're totally lost. What are the 3 powers behind a micro commitment, especially this one, which is your minute by minute? Number one, write this down, write it in the chat, write it in your notes, and just let it sink in. It gives you clarity. It gives you clarity. When you wake up Monday morning, when you wake up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you know exactly what you need to do, when you need to do it. And it's an appointment, starting with your personal life, starting with your spiritual life, your personal life, your family life, your business appointments. Otherwise, you're not going to scale to a high level. You're just going to be getting by because you have no plan of action. So it gives you clarity. It gives you clarity. It lets you know exactly what you need to be doing, guys. And you need to know what it is you need to be doing, when you need to be doing it, because otherwise you are lost and confused. That's why I started off by saying I'm frustrated, I'm angry, I'm lost, I'm confused, I'm ready to throw in the towel. That's what your mind starts. This drunk monkey right here starts telling you all that craziness because you haven't taken control of your ship. You need to be the captain of your ship. You need to plan, you need to do, and you need to review. So the first power behind this micro commitment is clarity. There's nothing like looking through a beautiful, clean piece of glass that's nice and clear that you can see the view. Well, that's what this does. Having a minute by minute gives you clarity. Number 2, it helps you build your discipline muscle. Guys, you and I need to scale in our discipline every day. Humans tend to be undisciplined. That is our nature. Human nature is we are lazy, we're undisciplined, we lack focus, right? We have ADD, we're squirrel hunters, like one of my coaches says. We're always getting distracted. We're like, what's the name of that cartoon? Dory. You know, Dory is always getting distracted. We can't afford to be a Dory in our business. So developing that discipline. Number three, you want to write this down. I mean, if you're really serious, you gotta like pause and get off the roller coaster. If you're really serious, you need to make a decision in becoming the best you that you can be in running your business, because you're running a business. Whether you're selling lollipops, toothbrushes, whether you're selling real estate, I don't care what you do. There's always either a product or a service that everyone in business has. In real estate, we have houses, we have land, but there's always a service. So last but not least, you need to develop that discipline. Well, not last, but second to last. I'm going to give you the last power behind this before I close it up, because today is a short session. I didn't want to bring you a lot of information because I need you to implement. I need you to get, put it into full throttle. I need you to go full throttle and make that decision. So you need clarity. You need to build that discipline muscle. And number three, this is going to boost your confidence. When you have small wins, it boosts your confidence. When you have small conquers, it boosts your confidence. When your confidence is boosted, your energy changes, your mindset changes, your vibe changes. You feel like a winner, and you develop the ability to go back out there and do it all over again. Again, hit repeat. But it's not going to happen without the number one, in my opinion, that I've implemented. Number one, micro commitment. That's a total game changer. It's a total game changer in my world. And if it's a game changer in my world, I assure you it'll be a game changer in your world. And it is having a daily minute by minute planning, doing, and reviewing, but having a minute by minute, like the one I just showed you a couple of minutes ago, where you actually have a clear GPS that you can go back and say, hold on, what am I supposed to be doing at this time? What am I supposed to be doing at that time? What am I supposed to be doing tomorrow? Okay, this is my tomorrow. Starts right there, right here. That's my tomorrow. This is my today. Okay, you implement a clear, concise, precise minute by minute. That's all I have for you today, because I want you to implement this. I'm telling you, it's going to be a game changer. It'll give you clarity, it'll give you discipline, it will boost your confidence, and all that wrapped together is going to give you better results. If you're not producing, your results speak for you. My results speak for me. Look at your results. It's all in the results. So I'm so glad that all the questions and all the people writing to me and the people that direct message me led me to saying, you know what, let's break it down a little more. Let's just break this down a little more. Let's break it down into bite size pieces where you can literally digest what I'm giving you. The number one micro commitment that I have implemented that has been a total game changer, that has empowered me to run a multi-company organization locally and internationally, is having a minute by minute game plan of my massive actions. The three powers behind doing that or having that is clarity. Number two, discipline. And number three, boom, you boost your confidence. You boost your confidence. Guys, if you're not scaling, you're stuck. Look at your results. If you're not satisfied with your results, go back to your performance. But you can't perform if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. You're not going to execute at a high level if you don't have a clear, concise, precise GPS to follow. Winners don't wing it. I don't care who tells me, oh, I just go off of my notebook, or I just go off of my head. Winners do not wing it. Write it in the chat. Winners do not wing it. Winners plan it, they do it, and they review it. Guys, I will see you next Wednesday. Write me, message me, share this with someone that wants to scale in their business, especially in real estate. Help me help you to help others. That's really the winning combination. Help me to help you to help others. So share this with someone. I will see you next Wednesday on my live online experience coaching, um, productivity academy, because it's all about the production. It's all about the results, my friends. The results will speak loud and clear for you. Thank you for joining me. Share it. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if it's on the replay or you were live, and go get it. Go do it.